In this video, we're going over heirs so rare they shouldn't exist, starting with this 1966 Roosevelt dime. This coin, this little baby coin, sold for $13,200. The reason is because it is a rare heir coin. It was overstruck on a 1962 D dime. This is a 90% silver coin, and at first glance, you may not notice the issue going on here, especially on the back. There's not too much to see, but on the front, you're going to start to see that 1962 on the right hand side of the coin, and you can see some of the outline of Roosevelt there. This is a big mistake, and it really should have never happened, and that is why it was able to sell on Stack's Bowers auctions for $13,200. Up next, we have a coin that sold for $22,800. It's a 2000p Sacagawea dollar coin struck on a cent lanchet. This coin is incredibly rare and something that you never really see. So Sacagawea dollar coins alone are typically not worth much more than their face value of $1, but this coin weighs 2.5 grams, and it is just a really nice example of a coin that should not ever exist. Now, you may be asking yourself, does something like this happen on purpose or on accident? And to be completely honest, it is too hard to say. Unless you were there at the time it was struck, nobody really knows if it was done on purpose or not. Now, who knows? Maybe there was a Mint employee doing this on purpose, and they have a whole handful of these coins they've been selling slowly over time. Nobody really knows. However, if someone was doing this on purpose, that is a big mistake, and they could get in a lot of trouble by doing so. So once again, this coin was accidentally struck on a penny planchet, and it sold for $22,800. Moving right along to a coin that sold for $40,800. This is an undated Roosevelt dime coin. Now, looking at the back of the coin, everything looks pretty nice here. You know, there's a little bit of what looks like being worn down on the outside of the coin, but it's only when you flip it over to the other side, you can see there are two reverse dies that struck this coin. So this coin technically has no front. This would be a great coin to use in a coin match. You would always win if you picked reverse, because there is only the back of this coin. PC just graded this coin at a mint state 64, and it sold for $40,800. We're moving right along into this 1973 S Eisenhower dollar that was struck on a 22.5 gram copper nickel clad planchet. This one was graded by NGC at a mint state 67. This is one coin of just two known ever. So completely off the base here, guys. Make sure that if you have this Eisenhower dollar from 1973, you are weighing the coin, because the weight is the thing that you need to be paying attention to. Once again, $48,000. Here we have an 1887 Morgan dollar coin. It's a US coin, a very beautiful coin, and you can see right off the cuff, this is a 55% off center Brockage coin. This is a big mistake by the US Mint, and something you simply do not see that often. This coin was able to sell for a staggering $78,000. Now, looking at the back of this next coin, nothing would ever tell you that it sold for $192,000. This is a Sacagawea dollar coin. Very cool, very desirable type coin, and it's extraordinarily rare to see something like this. Typically, these coins, like I said, are worth only a few dollars at most over their face value, except this is a coin that was accidentally muled with a Washington quarter on the front. So you've got a dollar coin on the back and a 25-cent coin on the front. This is a huge mint mistake by whoever did this, and it sold for $192,000. Now, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to get your free Coiny Currency ebook down below, completely complimentary, and we will see you guys in the next video.